What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. So, Ray J is a character and a half, y'all. He's on live right now with Nicki Minaj. Willie Jr., what is going on? Ray J is always in the middle of something. So, he tells Wack 100 about Diddy's sons, right, on the right, in this picture here, that they were going to jump him and that Chris Brown, of all people, intervened and stopped it. So I'm gonna let you guys hear from Ray J in his own words, and I will give my commentary at the end.
Stop hanging with Young Buck and then I'm gonna get the squad back with him. Ray J. No. Listen now. Everybody been calling me, and you know until you call me, I feel like it's no big deal. Alright? So I'm talking to the exposer homies. They talking about the Combs is trying to rush you. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They tried to rush you in Miami?
Nigga, in LA, nigga.
Where?
Bro, you know I'm not gonna call y'all because this could go somewhere else. And I'm like, at the club, dog.
But you didn't have Donut then with you?
I have nobody with me.
So how many of them was it? 2, 3, what?
I don't know, like 8.
Also, it was them at 8, and they tried to rush you for real.
Yeah, but don't put this up, blood.
Nah, it's going out.
Nah, blood.
It's just going out, dog. Like, fuck them niggas now. So my question to you is, can I put the other stuff out that we've been knowing about?
Nah, they too young, like that. Like I moved away from it, like.
Huh?
I tried to talk some sense into like what happened, but I just, you know what I'm saying, luckily the homie Chris is there.
What Chris?
Chris Brown, bro. But Wack, don't put this shit up online.
Nah, it's this. Oh, fuck them niggas.
Nah, but still, though.
It's going up. It's already online. It's online that the niggas tried to rush you, and you ain't told me shit. It's everywhere, nigga. It's everywhere that the niggas tried to rush you. They ain't said they put their hands on you. I just said the little homie gonna squabble up. I thought it was just one. Now you telling me them and 8 niggas, so it's on.
Yeah, but it don't need to be like that.
Nah, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. All right, so I'm gonna call you when I get back tomorrow. I'm gonna pull up on you. All right. They tried to get the little homie.
Yeah, but Wack, they hot as fire grease right now. Leave them niggas alone.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ray J, Willie Jr., what is going on? Willie Norwood Jr. Sometimes you gotta call folks by their whole government. Sir, one thing I can say about Ray J is that he is very successful in the tech realm, right? So he has made multi-million dollars, being a businessman, right? He's a savvy businessman. So I would suggest that he just go ahead and use some of that money and those resources and just hire a bodyguard. Because if I'm not mistaken, it was a few months ago where Ray J got punched in the face by, I forget who it was. But somebody had punched him in the face. It was like in a crowd, but they specifically targeted Ray J for, I think he was, talking on the side of his neck or something. I don't know. And then he was on live and, he was talking about how he, wanted to like end it all, but he wouldn't because of his kids, which that's nothing to play with. I really want him to get to a place in his life where he finds some kind of, a plateau where he's not, always involved in this drama-filled foolishness. I mean, just, all of us are getting too old to be constantly having, chaotic lives. Um, and he's a father, you know. I know him and Princess Love divorced. I think their divorce was finalized. I know they've gone back and forth a few times, but you know, again, he is too successful, in my opinion, to constantly just be walking the streets. Like he said, he didn't have anybody with him. He was there alone. And in my mind, I'm thinking, you know, why? Like, why would you chance that? Like, why wouldn't you at least have some friends with you? But again, if he consistently is getting attacked by whether it's, you know, Diddy's boys or just whoever it is, you know, I feel like every few months we hear another story about Ray J getting assaulted, essentially. It's time to just hire a bodyguard. Like, just go ahead and, you know, spend the coin, get you some security. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be 24/7, hopefully, but at some point, if people, multiple different people, are continuously attacking you, uh, it's time to look inward. It's time to, you know, maybe sit on a therapist's couch. Y'all know I'm a huge advocate for therapy, but let's just unpack, you know, why do you consistently, why are you the target of so many people's anger and violent aggression, right? Now, again, I'm not condoning violence. I don't think that anybody should be putting their hands on anyone. But at some point, you have to, ask yourself, am I the problem? Like, am I being antagonistic? You know, um, and here's the thing: it's one thing if you like 50 Cent, for instance, right? He's extremely antagonistic. But he's also 50 Cent. Like, nobody is gonna run up on Curtis Jackson because they don't want the smoke. Like, he, not only is he a very wealthy businessman in his own right, but 50 has survived nine, right? Nine shells that has not taken him out. He is truly battle tested. Um, yeah, nobody's gonna be running up on 50 trying to, hit him or punch him in the face or whatever. Because 50 said a whole lot of things about Diddy. And I doubt that any one of Diddy's sons, friends, associates are going to run up on Curtis Jackson. No. But they will run up on Willie Norwood Jr., okay? Willie, we need you to, simmer down, have several seats. Again, like I said, maybe on the therapist's couch. But if you don't want to do that, that's okay, and that's fine. Um, let's go ahead and employ someone who can ensure your safety. If it's gotten to a point where almost every time you go out, somebody is trying to harm you, that's problematic, you know. And again, it may not always be you. I mean, Beyonce has Julius around almost 24/7, right? She's done nothing to no one, but because she is the biggest star in the world, then, her bodyguard is always there. He was there when she was, on stage endorsing Kamala Harris, the vice president. The whole Secret Service was there. Beyonce didn't care, right? Julius was right there on the side looking after her and Kelly. So that would be my suggestion. I don't know if Brandy has security. I haven't heard her get into any altercations with anybody outside of Monica all those years ago, but they reconciled. So that's good. But that was like way back when. I think they did The Boy Is Mine when they were both teenagers, or at least in their 20s, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but yeah, I mean, just listen, at some point, you got to just be like, settle down and focus on your business endeavors, that you've been very successful at that. So, let's not take anything away from that. I know he's, like I said, on live singing One Wish with Nicki Minaj. Okay, that's fun. But constantly having to worry about your safety and stuff like that's not good. That's not good for your health. That's not good for, you have children to look after. You have a family, people who love you. And yeah, I want him to be whole, right? To be in a healthy headspace where he's not on live, breaking down, things like that. Like that was scary. So, like I said, I hope that he can use some of that money to just continuously improve, right? That's the goal, to be better than you were yesterday. Because, and Diddy's sons, I know that they're hurting, they're grieving the loss of their father's freedom and legacy. Um, but fighting Ray J isn't the answer. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, they would have to fight the whole world, essentially, right? I mean, their father wasn't thinking about his legacy or, his children when he was committing all those heinous acts. So, but hopefully, maybe Ray J can grow from this experience. Hopefully, it won't happen again. But I'm glad Chris Brown was there. Chris Brown is problematic in and of itself, but listen, he did some good that day. So shout out, kudos to him. You guys, let me know your thoughts about this whole Ray J situation with Diddy's boys. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk with you in the next one. Take care, Aces. Bye.